name's Cody Panda Jones, and welcome back to another video, man. I'm really fucking excited to talk about this new TV show that I'm going to be doing a review for. But before we get into that, I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification down below so you can be notified of new videos that drop. Because I drop videos 3 times a day, baby. I drop videos 3 times a day, sometimes 4 times a day. You know, depending if I really want to get some extra content out, you know. And also, I'm streaming more often now on Twitch. I just recently started to do some live streams here and there, you know, like I'm playing Geometry Dash, Call of Duty Mobile, you know, I'm playing some pretty entertaining stuff. And sometimes on a Friday, I also do Stop with the Facts, which is basically just me talking to y'all face to face on camera about whatever's going on, you know, like with music, gaming, movies, news, you know, just giving y'all something really dope to just really get into, you know. It's some really cool, interesting shit that I discuss. It's like I'm talking about music, I'm talking about hip-hop, the news, video games, TV shows, movies, you know. It's like when I'm not doing the podcast, I'm openly talking about other shit that's worth doing a live stream for. So I'm on Twitch, I'll have a link down below. Also, I'm on Discord, you know, Discord, man. I'm right down there. Links to everything, links to my Twitch down here, Discord right here, Linktree. You know, that way you guys can contact me through social media. I'm on all kinds of social media apps. And the podcast is right down here too. But to really keep it on the hush temperature, I don't know if there's going to be any new episodes anytime soon. You know, it's been quite a few months since a new episode has came out. Like the last episode I released, it was during the first 2 disses between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. So, so yeah, man, it's been a while. I don't know when I'm going to bring it back, but I'll certainly bring it back. The Pizza and Podcast is coming back soon. I don't know when, I can't really say when. Just, we ain't done, you know, that's all I can tell. I just don't really want to give y'all false information, you know, or give you guys hopes up, like, yay, it's back. Wait, no, go wrong. You know, it's like, if the podcast returns, I'll certainly let y'all know on social media and on here. So, honestly, man, that's pretty much the update that I want to give y'all. But, with this review, man, let's get it cracking, shall we? The review I'm going to be discussing will be for, by far, one of the coolest shows that I've seen in a while. And honestly, it doesn't really take a lot to entertain me, but at the same time, it kind of does, you know, because I really want to have my attention grabbed, you know. It's like I really want my attention to be really stuck onto the screen, you know. And the TV show I'm going to be discussing I'm sorry. The review I'm going to be discussing will be for Shōgun with Hiroyuki Sanada. Now, for those of you who don't know who Hiroyuki Sanada is, he's the guy who played Scorpion on the new Mortal Kombat movie. and several other great things. He is an amazing actor. I've been a fan of him ever since I saw him. I believe he was on The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise, maybe? I can't remember the first movie I've seen him in. I don't even know if he was in it. I mean, no offense, it's just a whole lot of faces. It's hard to remember who's who. Again, no offense to anyone. You know, it's all love at the end. But I saw this show on Hulu finally, and I finished it finally just the other day. Ooh. Now, for those of you who do not know, Shōgun is actually a TV show that was based on a book, which I've never read, but I'm very happy to have been introduced to it in a whole different way, because you know what, for those of you who do not know, I mean, it's pretty obvious though, I love samurais. I love samurais. I love feudal Japan. I love Japan in general. And I love historical, like, figures and shit, you know. It's like, I just love anything samurai based, anything Chinese or Japanese based. And I'm pretty sure that's noticeable because of how many fucking Ghost of Tsushima episodes that are going on. Which, by the way, new episode dropping soon every Wednesday. Y'all gotta stay on that shit. New episodes dropping. And honestly, man, this TV show Shōgun, it is certainly a fucking badass show. Now, if you guys are into cool ass samurais and shit, I certainly recommend it. Recommend that shit, man. Because you know what? It has everything that I can enjoy in a good samurai-based project, you know? So, a little description about what Shōgun is. An English pirate merchant named John Blackthorne. John Blackthorne. He is a merchant who was sailing to get to what he would call the Japans, which is basically just Japan. I don't know why he fucking says it like that. I mean, then again, the dude's from London. And he was a merchant who was also stuck in the middle of a war. It was like Christian versus Catholic, or Catholic versus Protestant. You know, it's like a whole religious war between him and some other countries, you know, like the Spaniards or something. So, he's at war with them. But, while sailing to Japan, they end up stuck on an island in the middle of a very terrible moment that's about to unleash and unravel between one part of Japan and another part of Japan. You know, it's like everyone in Osaka has issues with another group of people in some other part of Japan. And Lord Toranaga, played by Hiroyuki Sanada, I don't really want to give too much, but basically, a council of his friends don't just want him to commit seppuku, but they also don't want him to be in the council. And it's nothing personal, but in a way it is personal. It's because of his bloodline. They think that his bloodline is toxic, and they don't want him in their council. They don't want him to even touch any ground of the council. You know, it's like they really got some issues with Lord Toranaga. So they want him to surrender. But in the middle of that, a fellow peasant accidentally discovered what they would call the barbarians, aka John Blackthorne's people. I mean, they call them, they often call them barbarians because, well, pirates and shit. They don't really fucking know how to treat people that are different from them, so they just call them barbarians. Also, I don't know why the fuck I'm holding this. I mean, I thought it was cool to just use for a fucking thumbnail. But it's like, I noticed that I just keep like fucking up with the threading and everything. Anyways. So, John Blackthorne, he's caught in between a very messy situation that he didn't even want to be involved. He just wanted to be a merchant, trade some stuff, and go back to London. But things get ugly. Him and his crew is captured, held prisoner against the Japanese, and they are about to walk into a situation that they never signed up for. John Blackthorne certainly didn't fucking sign up for this shit. And throughout the whole season, he has a choice to make. I'm not gonna say what choice he has to make. You guys are gonna have to find out for yourself. But honestly, man, there's so many great things about this show. One, it's only 10 episodes long. Each one an hour, more or less. An hour or so, more or less. And let me tell you, the storyline is really fucking enjoyable. It is dubbed by option, but honestly, I would never watch anything that's dubbed to me. The fuck would I want to do that? You know? I would never watch anything that's dubbed over. Shit. I don't even watch my Bruce Lee movies dubbed over because it's just not authentic, you know? That shit ain't authentic, you know? Look at this shit. I don't even watch this dubbed over. I watch this in its original language, man, because it's supposed to be. So, 10 episodes, hour long, and there's so many great things. The storyline is enjoyable as fuck. Very easy to understand. The storyline is just really captivating to watch. The action, really fucking badass. Really samurai-like. It does not hold back with what it's showing. I mean, shit, it fucking showed people getting their heads fucking chopped off with one swipe and fucking people getting blown to bits and everything. It is absolutely gore fest, but in the best way. In the best way. It is a bloody mess in a very good, entertaining way. The characters are very likable. Fucking John Blackthorne, his character is amusing, funny, very likable. I mean, there are so many things that you cannot, like, there's so much positive things about him that I can't even dislike. I mean, even the way he talks and the way he says things and the way he fucking insults people, it's just fucking funny. His character is very likable. Really easy to fucking, easy to fucking like. Tornaga's character, or Tornaga, Hiroyuki Sanada's character. Super badass. Really fucking cool. His character is just so, like, it's like he's full of trickery and mischievous plans, but it's like, there's a reason for it, you know? And at the same time, it's like he's very wise, he's very patient, and he is easy to please, but at the same time, he's not someone that you'd want to fuck with, you know? And his translator, really sweet, has a very nice voice, let me tell you. And her character is likable as well. I think her name was Lady Mariko. You know, so it's like, Mariko, she's just another personal favorite character. You know, it's like those are my 3 favorite characters in the entire show. You know, Lord Kibushuke, Kibushuke, something like that. I can't remember. It's a weird name. No offense. I don't know. I always forget the dude's name, but it's like he helps John Blackthorne's character, or John Blackthorne in the story. I can't remember his name, but it's something with a K. Lord K something. But honestly, man, the characters are really cool. The looks of everything is just beautiful, it's graceful, it's so majestic looking. You know, it's like it really has a beautiful feudal Japan look to it, you know. It's like I'm curious if they actually like just found the perfect place in Japan to just film it, you know. It's like I'm very curious if that was the case. I didn't really see any of the behind the scenes stuff. I'd love to because I'm very fascinated in it. But honestly, man, it's like the way that Japan looks is just beautiful. It's fucking gorgeous, you know. It's like honestly, if time travel was a thing, I would be so down to fucking go to feudal Japan. You know, because everything is just so graceful and calming and at the same time just so majestic, you know. And the culture is just so like peace-like, and they believe that everything has meaning, and even the way they pour their teas, it's like they do it as if there's a meaning to how you do it, you know. It's like it shows like grace or dignity or something, you know. It's like everything they do is just greatness, you know. I love it. And I'd say the same shit about Ghost of Tsushima. Like, oh, I love the way this looks. Everything looks beautiful. I love the snowy area in this part of the game. It's amazing. You know, it's like I gloss over looks and appearances of everything, especially like outdoor world. Like even in The Last of Us, it's like everything just looks amazing, even if it's just buildings with grass and plant life covering it. It's like it's hard to not like it at the same time, but also be so fascinated and intrigued by it, you know, because the looks is just so mesmerizing and easy to catch your eyes. So honestly, man, the way it looks in the TV show Shōgun, it is graceful from like even the smallest looks things. It's like it is just really eye-opening and hard to not compliment and say like, wow, I love the way this looks. It really looks good. I like it. And honestly, man, it's like I said, man, feudal Japan is beautiful. I would love to fucking go. I'd love to go to Japan in general. And the soundtrack. Honestly, the one thing that I would say is that the soundtrack, it was alright, you know. The score was pretty decent. It was alright. I love the intro more out of the other songs. But honestly, like everything else aside from the music, everything was just great, you know. Everything was just absolutely enjoyable from beginning to end. From the very first episode to the last episode, it's like there were moments when I wanted to fucking watch another episode, but I couldn't because I was so caught up with other things, you know. So it's like every episode was just enjoyable. The cliffhangers were great. You know, it's like it just gives you that feeling like, ooh, I fucking want to watch another one. You know? It's like, honestly, man, if you've never seen Shōgun, I'd absolutely fucking recommend it. It is most definitely worth watching. Believe me, man. Like, or don't even take my word for it. I mean, Rotten Apples fucking gave it a certified fresh. Fans and critics said that it's a great show. You know, it's like the fucking critics and everything. They know what they're talking about. Rotten Tomatoes know what they're talking about. IGN, everyone fucking knows what they're talking about with the TV show Shōgun. You know, I trust their opinion on the show. I don't trust their opinions on everything, but I agree with them on this. And honestly, man, I'd absolutely recommend they all check out Shōgun. Me, personally, I'd give this shit fucking 5 out of 5 samurai heads. Because samurais are badass. And this show is a fucking 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Straight up good, you know. Watch it, I recommend it. It is great. But let me know what y'all think. Have you seen the TV show as well? What are your thoughts on the show? Are you guys excited for a season 2 and a season 3? So, other than that, see you guys in the next episode. I'm out. Peace.